Hey there, and welcome back for another one. All right, where are we at for this week's adventure? This week, I am out here hiking with the Greg. You remember him from some other videos.
Yep, I'm leading her astray again.
Yes, astray again. We literally are kind of going random today, because we were gonna go do Nambe Lake, but turns out that the road up to the ski basin up in Santa Fe right now is closed due to a road pavement project. So we had to quickly change our plans this morning. Instead, we are out here by the Pajarito ski area, and we are doing, which trail, Greg?
So we're on our way out to the top of Pipe Line Road and then probably drop into Guaje Canyon and check out Guaje Canyon.
All right.
I haven't been there since I was knee-high to a frog.
And I've just never been there. But we've got good weather. There might be some rain. We're gonna find out. We've got rain gear just in case. But the weather's wonderful. It smells so nice.
Aspens are just starting to turn.
Just starting to turn color. Oh yeah. Not sure how many miles we're gonna do. We'll see when we get back. I'm tracking with the Garmin just to get the path, just for giggles. So we'll see.
We've got 2 GPSs so we can average and get an even better mileage.
We're gonna try anyway. We're playing with navigational stuff. Fun times.
But Canada, and actually it's means prairie or meadow, and its Spanish version, Cañada, means the same thing. So this is Cañada Bonita, which is a pretty meadow.
We are in Cañada Bonita. Yeah. And you get some vocabulary, not vocabulary lessons, they'd be, what would you call that?
One more of Greg's apocryphal tales.
Sure, we'll go with that. Well, it officially started to rain. We had to stop and pop on the rain gear. It's not too bad. It's really cool though, with all the clouds in the nature. Kind of impedes the view a little bit, but that's okay.
Wouldn't have been able to see that mountain. I believe actually it is Quemazon, or Quemazon, but not Quemazon.
Quemazon?
That is Quemazon. You couldn't see it back in the day.
So the area we're hiking through right now, so Greg grew up around here. He remembers when this was all forest and you couldn't see the mountain off to the side. Which fire was it?
The Cerro Grande fire.
The Cerro Grande fire is what unfortunately took out this area, but it's starting to have some growth back, as you can see. It's starting. I
always get a kick out of those Forest Service signs with Smokey Bear saying, only you prevent forest fires. Because guess what? Around New Mexico, it's the Forest Service lighting these big fires.
Yeah.
So Again, this was all once upon a time ponderosa pine forest, where you actually couldn't really see the canyon bottom from here. As you see it since the fire, it has been flooded out a few times. I don't know if there's going to be an extant creek anymore. And yeah, you can see a lot more of the bare rock of the canyon than you could before. That mountain there is Quemazon.
Quemazon.
Which I keep conflating with Quemazon. Couldn't see it quite that well back in the day. Anyways, yeah. Trip down kind of memory lane for me. Memory after they burned the lane. Burned memory lane.
This is which canyon again?
This is Guaje Canyon.
Guaje?
Guaje.
Guaje Canyon.
Cleverly spelled Guaj.
All right, we've made it down towards the creek. There's like just a smidgen of a flow. It's not completely dry.
You sound like an Easterner now.
What do you mean?
It's a reputable stream.
What do you mean by what? How would you describe that?
Huh? A creek.
But there's like barely anything running in it. Like you could you could filter some water.
Quite handily, yes.
The stream, it's only maybe like 4 inches across.
It's more than that.
I don't know.
It's at least 10 inches across.
Now we're getting into inch discrepancies. And I'm not the dude here. There's water. It's not like a flowing river. There's water. It's not completely bone dry like some parts of New Mexico right now. Meh.
You're just bitter.
I am still bitter about that. Yeah, I really am actually.
But see, this stream, it's still here at this time of year. Flows year round. Been flowing year round. It's time out of mind.
CUT doesn't come this way though. I think we need to reroute.
All the way across the Valles Caldera.
All the way across.
And then back.
And then back. But no, so we're down here into the canyon, hanging out. We saw some bear poop. It's a pretty hefty pile of bear poop. Our theory is it ate the wrong berries. But around here we ate some snacks, got some refueling, and soon...
Oh, we heard a tree fall.
Oh yeah, we heard a tree fall. We actually heard the tree fall.
Yeah.
Didn't see which tree, but we heard it.
So we know that if a tree falls in the woods and there's somebody there to hear it, it makes noise.
Yes. We've answered that question. Now we're just going to hope that none of them fall on us as we are on our way out.
Although we might have an interesting trail now.
Yeah, we might have a new log to step over. Part of the trail coming down, we already had to kind of like move around a tree because a tree fell on the trail. So, yeah. This is why burn scar areas, you have to be careful about the wind so you don't get any trees falling on you. Yes, yes. There's a part of the CDT I was planning for. It's like a 14-mile stretch of burn scar.
Ah.
And it says, don't trust the water, don't camp there, careful for flash floods. So I was just planning an entire day of just like booking it through that section and not even stopping in it if I could avoid it. My dad told me don't get squished by a tree.
It's good advice.
Yeah, it was pretty good advice.
We're slid by.
Yeah, don't get squished by a tree. It's pretty good advice, yeah. It smells amazing out here. Yeah. We hiked what, how many miles, you think? How many miles later?
Well, 1.85 saith my GPS.
His GPS is 4.85. Mine, even though it says it's tracking, isn't giving us any information.
Yes. So by the time we get back, we'll have done an almost 10-mile day.
Not bad. But I'm going to probably be slow going out because there's a pretty steep down that we had to go down. Now we get to go back up. I'm going to be slow.
On the other hand, if you really feel like you need a mountain, we can always just go back to the ski hill.
You can always what?
Go hop off the ski hill.
Yeah, we could go hop off the scale. Yeah.
Well, no, I got it.
I don't know if I've got the energy for that after we get back.
You won't be all warmed up and ready to go.
We'll have to see what happens. Still gotta get home, drive home, 2 hours.
Oh, sure. What's that? Well, I guess there's puppy dogs. You've got puppy dogs and cats.
Yeah, I got floofs. I got floofs at home.
Yeah.
It's been a good day. But soon we're just gonna start heading back up. Yep. Oh yeah. So, despite there being a tree there, in the worst spot, behind the tree is the Valles Calderas. And which mountain was it over there? That's the
kind of bald one, that's kind of the high point, a big hill there.
Yep, yeah.
That's Redondo Peak.
Redondo Peaks over there. If the tree wasn't there, you get a better view, but it's all over there. Okay, we have made it back from the trail. We are back at the cars and we're comparing our Garmin. I have the Garmin, he has
Oryx maps.
Oryx maps. So my Garmin tracking thinks we went 8.4 miles. His Oryx.
Nope, that's not it.
Wrong one.
Sorry, wrong menu.
No, his Oryx thinks we went 9.49 miles. So that's a whole mile difference on our tracking, even though we both did the same exact trail. Neither of us went and did more
Look at
or less.
Your track. It's a lot chunkier than mine.
It is a little bit chunkier.
What's your tracking interval?
Every 2 minutes. It does a ping.
And mine's pinging every single time it thinks I moved 20 meters. So mine's recording a lot more track points.
So yours is probably more accurate?
So mine's probably more accurate.
So we probably did just shy of a 10-mile day today. So if you're using the Garmin, be aware of that. Even with the 2 minute intervals, you're gonna be doing less than you think. Wait, but then that one day on the trail I thought I did 12 miles. So does that mean I did more than 12?
Possibly. It depends on how many switchbacks there were.
Oh, that's fair. There weren't that many. I'm gonna have to relook at that now.
But yours probably missed a few of those switchbacks.
It totally did, because it does not see switchbacks.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did more to a 10. So the Garmin is nice for tracking, except for that it's not exactly accurate at the end of your trip to know.
Okay, that's an overstatement. It's definitely a lot better than just your crow flies distance.
Well, yeah, obviously.
But you have to understand the way it's making its measurement and the assumptions around that measurement, and also things like what your tracking interval is, because in this case, with 2 minute tracking interval, it's usually going to understate your mileage somewhat.
Yes, it is.
You should also never expect two GPSs to give you the exact same number, just because scientific error being what it is, that's always just there.
We had a lovely conversation about this on the way up.
Live with this.
We'll put a link below about scientific error, just in case you're curious, below.
And in fact, a quick napkin calculation with modest assumptions should easily have 2 GPSs on a hike, like 5-hour hike. We did a 5-hour hike.
Yeah.
Easily a half-mile difference with just measurement error, even if we had the same tracking interval.
So things to know when you are doing GPS tracking.
And there's really nothing you can do about it.
No.
So mine, like I said, because I had the higher tracking interval, probably is a little better. Even if CJ's was on all the time, hers still would have been different.
Yep.
A little higher, a little lower. What we really should do is match tracking intervals and average those distances if we want to get a more precise answer.
We'll have to try again another hike, another adventure to come. Yeah. So we probably did closer to 10.
No,
9.5.
10.
9.5.
Yeah.
It was a good hike today. Yeah.
I'd say 9.5 is.
We had some good
reasonable.
weather. We didn't get poured on. There was like 2 seconds of hail.
Yeah, just enough to hurt.
Just enough to hurt and put our rain jackets on, and then it was gone.
Yeah, of course. That's the way it is around here.
But it's beautiful out here. Again, we're up at the Pajarito ski area, and you'll see the map that I track, and I'll put a link below so you can see where we started and all that kind of fun jazz.
Oh, great. You're going to get more people up here and trash the place.
I hope not. Leave no trace, people. Leave no trace.
Yeah,
Leave no
don't make me
trace.
regret showing CJ this place.
Yeah, please don't make me regret that. It's actually really pretty.
That's you I'm talking to. Yeah, you. Face,
You.
right there.
The one that hasn't learned how to, bury TP correctly, or even is using TP still.
If I find your snack wrappers, I will take it in for genetic analysis.
And with that, if you like the video, hit the like button. And if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and follow along for more adventures, because as always, there will be more. Until the next one, you guys have a good one. Later.